Hello guys, Lance Warren here again, coming back to you with part 3 of our 5-part series. Last week we talked about why we invest. This week we're going to talk about the different types of investment options that are available to you. So we'll start with stocks. Stocks represent ownership in a corporation. If you buy XYZ company stock, you actually own a portion of that corporation, meaning if that company does well, you'll do well. If that company does not do so well, you won't do well. A good example of stock ownership is if you're buying XYZ company shoes and you're buying a lot of them, you may want to own XYZ company stock. If you're paying XYZ utility company every month for your lights, may not be a bad idea to look into XYZ company stock, and you'll own a portion of that company. Mutual funds, on the other hand, are a group of stocks. Bonds are similar to an IOU. You give a company $1,000 at 5% over a period of time. When that bond comes due, you'll get your $1,000 back, plus you'll have received $50 per year in interest. Cash is equivalent to money markets, savings accounts, checking accounts, and even short-term CDs. So how do you put all of these investments together? We'll refer to our investment pyramid for that. We have aggressive investments, growth and income investments. These investments are typically stocks or mutual funds that consist of stocks. Sometimes a growth and income investment could be a mutual fund that consists of stocks and bonds, because if we come down here to income, we're talking about bonds, and then we know what cash is. Let's look at our pyramid. As we move up the pyramid, we increase our risks. As we move down this investment pyramid, we decrease our risk. So how much money do we expect to make over time, say 20, 30 years, investing in each of these areas of the pyramid? Well, in cash, we know we're going to earn between 0 and 1%. As far as income is concerned, when we're talking about bonds, we are going to earn between 2 and 5% historically. Growth in income is a great category because, number one, we earn a little more money, but we earn a little more money than we earn in the income category, 6 to 9%. But growth in income are those large company stocks, meaning we can get some growth from the stock price, but they pay dividends. So that's why they call it growth and income. Growth stocks between 8 and 10%, aggressive growth between 8 and 12%. Now this pyramid can be used for a lot of different illustration purposes. Say you're a very young person, you're 25, just got your first good job. How are you going to allocate your money? Well, I don't know you personally, so you can't take this information personal. But a good example would be you would have a lot of growth investments down to some growth and income investments. Maybe even a little income just to kind of balance out your portfolio. You're 85, you can't afford to be losing money. Now we got a little bit of growth in income, we got a lot of income and a lot of cash investments. That's kind of how you work along this pyramid for proper allocation. You want to consider your age, your risk tolerance, your goals, and your time horizon. Real quick here, we'll come to our toys and demonstrate proper allocation. You're 80 years old. Your portfolio, let's say you're 40 years old, your portfolio is out of whack. The market goes down, or the market goes down, and you got a problem. But if you're properly allocated according to your age, risk tolerance, and goals, things start to get funny in the market, and we're in good shape, right? So this is our investment pyramid. We got our stocks, our mutual funds, our bonds, we have our cash. So just to recap, stock ownership. You own a portion of this company. Mutual fund, just a group of stocks. Bond is kind of like an IOU. You give them $1,000, they have agreed to pay you a certain amount of interest. When that bond comes due, you'll get your $1,000 back. Thank you guys. This concludes Investing Basics 3 of 5 types of investments. Any questions, feel free to reach out to us via phone, send us a message or an email. And remember, the more we know, the more we grow.